Hi, in this video, I want to take some time and explain some of the concepts that I'm doing in the bump shouting music. First off, the intro goes like this. This is based off of the B-flat minor pentatonic. So it's this is a B-flat 9, C minor 7, B-flat 7. Little lick. And this is off of the B-flat major scale. You can do this. That's just a straight, but you want to put a little grease on it. Pull. Then in the middle of that, you'll hear me say something like, all that is a B-flat minor pentatonic. And after we do that lick, we do something like this here. And after that, we'll go into an alternative to this, which is, all I'm doing is pulling. Hit it, pull. And somewhere in the middle, going into the next section, you'll hear a lick. All that is based off of the B-flat pentatonic. Then we go into this move here. Basic church. The bass line on that is 3, 4, E, 5. The chords are B-flat major over D, E-flat 9, E diminished back to the 1 over F. That's what that move is there. The chord structure is this. Back to the 1. Now the lick I'm doing is this. That's all it is. That's all it is, basic church. Now, the second time around, I do a little trick here. It's off of the diminished chord. Off this diminished, I say, and that's all that is. Then back to this. And that second time around, I do a move like this. Bass notes are, chords are to a G7 raised 9, C7 raised 5. Then I chromatically take a 9 chord from the F sharp all the way back down. Back to that B-flat major over D. Now once I get there after this move, comes in. All these notes are is the 6 and the minor 3rd in the B-flat major scale. Second time I do this. You put them together. So it's, and back to it. That's that whole move there. Now you can take this, single notes is this, and you can add them together. You can put a high note on it. You can put a low note on it. Whatever suits you, but that is the basics of it. So that's the second time around is. Then I go into something like this. The notes on that is but what gives it the sound is this. I'm muting everything on the guitar, but those notes I'm hitting. So it sounds like this. Now, if you didn't mute that, it sounds like this. You don't want to sound like that. So yeah, you want to mute them. And muting is a technique all guitarists should know how to do, because at some point you're going to have to learn how to hit some notes with some intensity that's going to cause you to have to swipe across the whole neck, but everything else needs to be muted. So that lick is this. Pull-offs. That's what that lick is. And we get out of that by saying, and this next move is just a minor chord, a B flat minor chord. This is it right here. First and real slow. Second time around, I do a move like this. Again, real slow. Now, how I go to the fourth, I'm going to this chord here next. And how I get there is this move here. So we say, the concept I'm using here is just a basic concept of a passing chord. To here, and this is the passing chord. Because you can use this passing chord, you hear guys say. All that passing chord is a half step up diminished. And if you look at that diminished, if you're in B flat and you look at that B diminished, all that is a B flat 7 chord with a flat 9 in it. So I'm on the half step on the passing chord up. So, and that's my passing chord. So the concept is chromatically down on the diminished, go down a whole minor third, then I'm here. And now I'm just in the fourth, on the fourth of B flat. So now I'm there, go down a whole minor third, all diminished. Now land on the E flat 9. All that is an E flat blues 9. Come back to it. Second time is what we have here is a E flat 9, E flat suspended, E flat diminished to an E flat 7. Back to it again. This time I'm just taking a E flat 7 and chromatically walking it down. So you're saying. That's all that move is right there. And the way we get out of this section is this here. You hear it in church all the time. That's the move. E flat down to C sharp, C. Let me give you the chords. You know these chords. E flat 13, C sharp 13, C7 raise 5, F7 raise 9. So what I'm doing over there, the concept I'm using over that chord move is this. The 13, which is a E flat blues 9, C sharp 13, C sharp, blues 9. And over this chord, instead of me hitting that chord, I'm doing this lick here. And it leads me to the 5, which is F, a F7 raised 9. And the next move is, so I say, the next move is 4, which is a E flat 9, C sharp 13, C7 raised 5, F7 raised 5, and on this next move I walk it up to a G minor 7 flat 5. That's the C sharp 7 13. Then the next little move here is a F sharp 7. Then back to my 5, which is the F7 raised 5, and we go out with this lick here. Slow it down. Slow it down a little bit more. And we end it with this. Chromatically up from an A flat, A, B flat, all those are 13s. Pretty much all of these concepts are easy. They're easy things to do. What makes it difficult is the speed. The most important thing is to do it accurately. Get the concepts under your fingers, slow your track way down, and as you get it, where you can play it flawlessly, then you begin to increase your speed. And before you know it, you're playing it at a high speed and you're ready to take it to church.